Hi and welcome back to the PRIISEK channel. Here we are today with something a little bit different for you. It's 5 FM22 WONDERKIDS. If that's the sort of content you want to see, please do like, subscribe and get notified. And let's go and have a look what sort of thing that we are on about. So what we're going to do, totally different to any WonderKid video you have ever seen. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen this anywhere. So what we've done, we've got the editor open. We don't use the editor here at the PRIISEK channel. This is purely opened so we can have the hidden attributes available to us. So we can see here, it's going to be the top 5 today. This is going to be the first of a ongoing episodes of players that we'll be looking at. So the first 5 we'll be looking at today are Kylian Mbappé, Erling Haaland, Gianluigi Donnarumma, Ansu Fati, and Jamal Musiala. Those are your first 5. Why is it those 5, you ask? Simple. We've turned the editor on. We've got the current ability and the potential ability. We are going by potential ability. So these are the top 5 players the game are saying are the 5 top best potential players in the game. We've gone for the age limit of 23 because that is your normal limit for young player. So 23 seems a bit old for me really, but that's what the world of football works around. So if we start from Kylian Mbappé, he has a potential range or potential figure of 196 out of 200. Haaland 190, Donnarumma 189, Fati is 188, and Musiala is 187. So what we're going to do, we'll go through, and this is current database as well, by the way. Manchester City have got Haaland. Fati is still at Barcelona, even though I know he's not, but you get the gist. Players are where they should be within, a little bit. So we'll run through the 5 players as they are at the start of the game. Now, like I said a minute ago, we are not doing what other people do. We're not going to move them all to a certain club and move them around. The game will dictate where they play. If they get sold, that's not my thing. I'm not interested in that. We are going to see in 5 years' time where they've got to with their potential range. So that's what we're going to do today. So first of all, we will go through the players. So the first player we'll be looking at today is Kylian Mbappé. Now, this boy, at the age of 22, is absolutely and utterly unbelievable. Yes, I just changed the height. I do like to work in stones and I like to work in feet. So I'm English, part English, Welsh, a little bit of everything. But yeah, so Mbappé, we know he is absolutely rapid. He is 2020 for his acceleration. You would look at him and think, is this boy going to develop any more than what he has already? It's a bit of a quandary really, but what we will do, we will fast forward a second, and 5 years time we will see what Mr. Mbappé looks like. So here he is, Mr. Mbappé. We can see that he is now 27 years old, or I can, and he has reached his full potential. He is 196 out of 196. He has made it all the way, which is unbelievable. So I'm guessing he hasn't had many injuries or anything, which we'll check in a minute. But this is just fascinating. The fact that his acceleration has gone down, so that maybe lead towards being a possibility of an injury. Stamina's not changed. Strength's gone up by 1. Fitness is the same. His jumping reach has gone down by 1. His balance and agility have gone up by 2 each, respectively. His anticipation, his just whole right through his mentals have gone absolutely through the roof. His technicals haven't improved much, just 1s here and there. So not a massive improvement there, but it just shows you that the potential, there wasn't a lot of room for the scope for potential to move, but he has improved. He only had a 10 difference to go with, so he's looked pretty good. Injuries, anything major? Hamstring for 4 weeks, twisted ankle 2 weeks, concussion. That's a while ago now, that one. So where are we to? So 22 season. So twisted ankle, groin couple of days, hamstring. So a couple of little bits and pieces there, but nothing too major. £1.4 million a week. Absolutely mental. So that is Mr. Mbappé. Now we move on. So now it is the turn of Mr. Haaland. Yes, Mr. Haaland. He has a potential range of 190, like we said. Currently 177. So he's got 13 more that he can grow into. This will be interesting. Jumping reach of 15. I'd like to think that would go up, especially being 6'4". Heading a 15 as well, you know, you'd like to see them come up. Maybe not so much about the dribbling, but finishing maybe. Long shots, you know, he's got some shot on him with that finishing of 18. So we'd like to see some of those grow maybe. Let's go and have a look how he looks in 5 years' time. And here he is, 5 years on. He has reached his 190. He has grown. There's a lot more reds. We've now got 16 for the jumping reach, 16 for heading. Free kick taking, long shots has gone up by 1. You can see overall, again, the boy has developed a lot more. Only £475,000 a week. Still at Manchester City. Very interesting. How about his injuries? Has anything held him back at all? So injuries for Haaland, going back to 2022. Quite a few little bits and pieces here, actually. Because we do know that over the years, the boy is very injury prone. And we're going to be interested to see actually how he does in the Premier League. But calf strain, 4 weeks, ankle ligaments, 10 days, tight thigh, sports hernia, twisted ankle, groin, flu, thigh, hamstring, calf, muscle, torn muscle. 2 months there, look for that one. He is, I would say, injury proneness of 11. See, look, he is injury prone. The boy definitely is injury prone. So it is one to think about. If you want to take him on in Football Manager, yes, he's going to score you an absolute hatful of goals, which is what he actually has done. So in those seasons, first season 20, 16, 32, 21, 24. So not that great, really. It's goals, but it's not as many as I thought it would be. Very, very interesting. Right, let's move on to the next one. So, Mr. Donnarumma. Yes, an absolute beast of a goalkeeper that we all know about. He is 6'5". He is 14 stone. He's a big old boy, shall we say. Potential range we know of 198. Current ability of 161. So he really has got quite a bit of growing that he could potentially do. Where on earth he's going to grow to will be very interesting because, yeah, we shall see. Right, let's fast forward and see where we get to. And here we are 5 years later. Mr. Donnarumma, he has grown massively. He's 2 off. He's 187 rather than 189, so he's almost maxed out his full potential. Not quite. Now, aerial reach is up by 1, command of areas up by 2, communication up by 2 as well, passing is up by 3. He's not gained a much or no change in the reflexes or punching. Throwing the ball, he's up by 3. That's quite an interesting one. Vision is up by 4. That is a massive, massive jump there for vision. Much else we can see. Strength's up a little bit. Yes, most of these have come up by 1 or 2. So concentration's up by 3 actually. Decision's up by 2. So again, he's come on very nicely. What about injuries for Mr. Donnarumma? Okay, so in that time, let me get this right, he's had 2 injuries. One was a pulled groin for 6 days and pulled wrist ligaments for 1 day. 1 day. So he's missed 7 days in 5 years of football. Now, if you want to go and buy a goalkeeper, this is your boy. My God, this is crazy. 91 caps he's on for Italy as well at the age of 27. Okay, on we move. Ansu Fati. Now this is a really interesting one. The fact that he has got potential to grow another 39 points means that this could be the biggest success rate of the game so far. He is only 18 years old, so he will be 23 when we see him again. He's already got lots and lots of stuff going on. So this will be a very, very interesting one. Now this is the biggest success story of them all so far. The boy has maxed out at 188. He has gone to the full potential that he could have done. And my word, has he progressed. Goodness me. Crossing, now 16, was 13. Dribbling of 17, so it's come up 16, yeah. He's got a lot more reds. Flair was already 19. Determination has gone down to 14, so something's gone on there. Interesting. He has got strength of 13 now, where he was 9. Stamina of 15, that was at 11. Pace of 15 is now 17, so his physicals have absolutely gone crazy. But we'll also notice here that he's no longer at Barcelona. He is at Bayern. Now, what on earth has happened here? So he went in the 23-24 season to Bayern for £164 million. And he is a goal scorer. 19 goals in both those seasons for Bayern. Absolutely unbelievable. yeah, he has maxed out. He cannot get any better. It just, even his injury proneness, which was at 12 or 13, is down to 11. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. The boy, yes, a must buy. Simple as that. Right, on to our final one. Right, here we are with the final one. Musiala. Yes, 18 years old. He is an absolute beast of a player already. Again, another one. Potential range of 187, currently 148. So again, massive amount of potential to grow into. And this will be very interesting as well. Will he go down the same route as Ansu Fati? Possibly. He's got all the potential to go there. But will he still be at Bayern? That is the interesting one. So, first touch 16, technique 17, dribbling 17, flair of 18. Let's have a look, shall we? Before we carry on Musiala, I did forget the injuries for Fati, and he has got a whole host of them. Yes, lots of injuries. On injuries, we'll start with Musiala's injuries. He has maxed out at 187. We thought he was going to. This will be the last one for today. Hamstring injury, groin, thigh, hamstrings. It's a whole host of different things. Hip injury for 2 months there. But what's the boy like? Oh my goodness me. He is unbelievable. What on earth has happened here? So, we can see his physicals have gone through the roof. Strength 13, he was at 9. Pace of 14, he's now 16. You know, agility 19, that was at 16. So his growth is crazy. It's just unbelievable. His mentals are gone through the roof. All 12s previously down here, look. And it's just gone crazy. 2s and 3s right through the board. And what about his technicals? So crossing's not gone crazily crazy. Technique's gone up a bit, yeah. Passing's gone up a lot. That's gone up a lot. But it's just another massive improvement. And it's just great to see these players hitting their potential. You don't have to move them to other clubs to do it. Leave the game sort them out. But he is at PSG. Now, when on earth did that happen? Only recently. So, he was at Bayern for those first 3 seasons, and then he's gone to PSG for £146 million. And he was rather good for for Bayern as well. Look, he's had a cracking few seasons, and then one really good season playing for PSG. Well, that was an enlightening video in my eyes, and I hope that you did enjoy it. That is the first of a few videos we will be doing. We will be back again for the next 5 in the list. So that is 5 players that are Wonderkids at the start of the game, and they have become the ultimate players. Could you afford them all? Could you do you want them all? That's the question. You know, 5 years of Football Manager, these players are worth a hell of a lot of money, and they are absolutely, they're must-buys. Hidden gems. Not really hidden, are they? But you know what I mean. We'll see you in the next one for the next 5 Wonderkids. See you soon.